I always believe is 99% hard work, which is sweat, and 1% luck. Hi friends, I am very delighted to share and introduce my better half, Mrs. Hina Iyer. There's a very true saying that behind every man's success, there is a lady. But I'm happy that behind my success, there's a beautiful lady. And here is she. She is the pillar of our family and also our business in Dubai and UAE. And I'm sure she would like to share and send her wishes to all of you. Ms. Hina.
Thank you so much for making me a special part of your life, which I think it is more than a dream come true for me to have such a wonderful partner. And I think that is it, and I wish you all great success. Be happy, stay positive, and just be happy. Keep smiling. Thank you so much.
I'm a self-made man, let me start with that, who has dreamt about things to happen and made it happen. It was a great journey from a 2G network to a 3G network to a data network to an LTE. It was a great learning curve and an experience of growth in Reliance, the biggest corporate house in India. What next was a question mark. I call UAE the concrete jungle. And what better than to be in the industry? We do everything which is related to the construction industry, starting from the most important part of cladding to the concrete solutions on flooring. That everything is absolutely investor friendly. It's a beautiful place, a very secure place for operations. There is zero bureaucracy in the system, ease of operation, and above all, the most importantly for me is the quality of life for me and my family. It's very easy to read and write about success, but very difficult to realize that there is sheer hard work which goes behind this success. And friends, there's nothing interesting to enjoy the success at the end of it when you've achieved your milestone. The people of UAE are absolutely amazing people. The direction and the vision of the President and His Highness and the Prime Minister of this country is absolutely amazing and unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of La'ali Al-Ittihad. My guest for today is an extraordinary person with an amazing story. He worked a lot and he succeeded a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Salish Iyer. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Very good afternoon. I'm fine. Thank you very much for coming over to our gallery today, and it's a pleasure to have you over.
It's a pleasure that we have you on our show, sir.
Same here.
Okay, in the beginning, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, definitely. I love to share about me. I'm a self-made man. Let me start with that. Who has dreamt about things to happen and made it happen, if I can put it this way. I'm a graduate in commerce with a degree of MBA in marketing. I've held various positions in my life, starting from my first job in Xerox Corporation in India, from an absolute first rank executive, a startup and management trainee. I grew to head the region of Region West, the regional head of Xerox. That was my first stint in Xerox.
Long way.
A very long way, yes.
Very long way.
Yeah, I really moved up the ladder in Xerox. And Xerox being a multinational company, every youngster dreams to be a part of Xerox globally.
Of course.
Xerox operates in more than 140 countries globally. So India being the largest market for them, it was a great growth of success that I saw in Xerox, from a management trainee to a regional head. Post that came the telecom era, the beginning of telecom era in India, where Reliance, the largest conglomerate in the world, in India, the largest corporate house in India, got into the venture of telecom, and I became a part of the venture from day one. There we set up the network of the entire telecom network, and I was amongst the 20th employee to join them when I joined them as the head of marketing for Reliance Telecom at that point in time.
Yeah.
From there, the journey became a journey of a decade, 10 years, where I grew from the head of the region to the head of the country, a national head of Reliance Communications, and proud to say that we just had 160 million customers. It was a great journey from a 2G network to a 3G network to a data network to an LTE. It was a great learning curve and an experience of growth in Reliance, the biggest corporate house in India. And I had the privilege of working with the greats like Mr. Mukesh Ambani and Mr. Anil Ambani, the chairperson of the Reliance Group of Industries. After having spent a stint of a decade, I shifted to Africa as the CEO and managing director of a largest telecom company called Visaphone, again a $1 billion company in Africa. I headed that telecom company in Africa as a CEO managing director and grew the space of telecom in the African market.
Okay.
After having reached the pinnacle of reaching a CEO and managing director's position, what next was a question mark.
So
the logical question was answered, that when I was working for organizations and heading their companies, $1 billion companies, why should I not start my own? And that was the starting point to get into an entrepreneurial venture of starting my own business.
And sir, when did you come over here to the UAE?
UAE, when me and my family were settled in Africa, obviously the best destination in the globe for anyone to travel was through UAE. So every vacation, at a drop of a hat, we used to drop into UAE in Dubai, and we used to spend quality time in Dubai vacationing with our family. And that was the first love, which it was love at first sight with this country. And it pulled me to this country from Africa to Dubai and UAE. And I'm telling you, it's the best experience of our lifetime.
Of course, the UAE is a very beautiful place.
Absolutely.
And tell me more about your business over here in the UAE.
We basically are into the manufacturing of artificial stones for cladding. Mm-hmm. There's a small story behind us being in this part of the world for the business that we are in. Cladding came into prominence in this part of the world when there was a major fire which happened on the 31st of December in Hotel Address.
Yeah, okay.
Right. That became a the frontline news for your Gulf news and every news possible channel across UAE and the Middle East. The very fact realized was the major reason for the fire was the cladding.
Okay.
And the cladding did not have the fire rating. That gave us enough impetus and a push to be here, because our products that you see around here are all fire rated products made out of recycled waste, which is a go green product, and most important, they are waterproof products. So, like it's always said, be a Roman while in Rome. I call UAE the concrete jungle.
Yeah, okay.
And what better than to be in the industry, managing the requirements of all the developers and builders and the architects and interiors in this landscape of opportunity that exists in this marketplace. So we were at the right time, at the right place with the right product. And I'm very happy that the people of UAE, the people of Dubai have accepted us with open arms, and we are very grateful to each one of them.
Okay, would you tell me a little bit more about your services over here?
We do everything which is related to the construction industry, starting from the most important part of cladding to the concrete solutions on flooring.
Okay.
So anything and everything to do with concrete is where we as Smart Connect Flexstone attribute and contribute to the market space and bring value for money and credibility to the marketplace, where quality is the most important essence in this industry. So we're able to fulfill the requirements of almost all the developers, architects, interiors and builders in this part of the world.
Great. Okay, sir, tell me, what are your future plans? Like, what do you have in mind for the future?
Like I always said, that when you get up from the right side of the bed in the morning, you always look at the positive things in life. So we look at the positive aspects of this part of the world. It's the most vibrant country that we can ever experience. The amount of clarity of thought that has been put into the system, thanks to the government initiatives, with the direction of the President and the Prime Minister of this country, that everything is absolutely investor friendly. It's a beautiful place, a very secure place for operations. There is zero bureaucracy in the system, ease of operation, and above all, the most important for me is the quality of life for me and my family.
Yeah, of course.
So every reason to be here, and I see this is going to be the major global hub in the coming future years.
So, Mr. Salish, through what you're saying, you've been through a lot, you worked a lot, hard work, of course.
Absolutely.
And you've been to a lot of places, you decided, you took a leap of faith, who could say. What would you like to say to our audience who are watching us right now? Like, from your point of view, what are the keys of success?
There is nothing to substitute hard work and smart work in life. Friends, if you want to achieve something in life, you need to sacrifice a lot. Every success comes with a story of sacrifice behind the success. It's very easy to read and write about success, but very difficult to realize that there is sheer hard work which goes behind the success. But before you do a hard work, you need to dream big. Only if you dream big can you achieve something big in life. Otherwise, you will be amongst the commoners, amongst 9 out of 10 people would not want to achieve something in life, and they're happy-go-lucky people. There are the other lot of people who want to make it happen in life, come what may, against all odds. Let me tell you, nothing comes free. Everywhere, everyone has challenges. Nothing is on a golden or a silver spoon. It is hard work, which is the right time, the right decisions, and the right quality effort of putting in quality time, and also ensuring that you need to have a vision of where you want to achieve and what you want to achieve in life. It's important that you work towards your goal. You have milestones, and each milestone needs to be captured, and again you target for the best in the industry. You always need to target the best in the industry to reach your milestone and goals in life. The most important thing, never ever be satisfied with what you've achieved. While success is temporary, you need to ensure that you go towards achieving bigger things in life, and you need to benchmark the best in the industry every time you try to achieve a new goal. So you need to keep changing your goalpost and work towards achieving it in life. And friends, there's nothing interesting to enjoy the success at the end of it when you've achieved your milestone. Enjoy it after the night, get in the morning with a new milestone and try to go all out to achieve that. That's the way you get motivated. Keep your teams motivated, keep yourself motivated, have the hunger for success, and I'm sure nothing in this world can stop you.
Wow, so moving forward, hard work, effort, that's like the most important things in life right now. So if anyone wants to succeed, they have to put these three in mind after, of course, having a dream.
They need to dream very clearly. They need to put www and www. They need to sit back and look what went well and what went wrong. Every time you need to do your self-assessment. That's the right way to succeed in life. You always shrug off the negativity in you and look at the positive side of the story. There's always a positive side to every person. Every individual has strength. It is just that you need to tap it at the right time, at the right place, and you need to make it happen. Nothing can happen by only dreaming. You need to dream big, and to dream you need to act, to pursue your dreams to make it big.
Yeah, of course. We hope that everyone actually got your message, and we really wish you all the best. You are an amazing person, and we all like the way that you actually reached where you are right now. And for that, I would like you to tell me a little bit more about you today. Who is Mr. Salish today?
Salish Iyer is a budding entrepreneur who has lived a corporate life all his life, who has reached the pinnacle of success in his corporate world, now challenging his own self to reach the pinnacle and the success as a private entrepreneur in this competitive world where 192 countrymen are competing. And that's a challenge that I've accepted, and I'm sure that with the grace of God and the love and affection of the family and the support of the family, it will definitely happen. There's no stopping or looking back. There are so many iconic figures in this part of the world to emulate, and I'm sure you always benchmark the best, like I said earlier, and we look forward to learning from every experience. And I'm sure there's no end to success. The road is quite a long journey till the last day of your life, and I'm sure I'll continue to pursue to achieve success in the environment that I operate in, amongst my people, amongst the people of the lovely, friendly people of UAE, and most importantly, and at the end of the day, it can bring smiles for miles to my family and to my friends and my well-wishers.
Okay, we wish you all the best, sir. And Mr. Salish, the UAE, as we all know, is a very beautiful place. It is safe here. You are never scared here. And over here, through the rules and regulations, it's been a lot easier than any other country for businessmen to actually succeed and improve and move on. So I would like to know, what would you like to say heart to heart to the UAE?
The people of UAE are absolutely amazing people. The direction and the vision of the President and His Highness and the Prime Minister of this country is absolutely amazing and unbelievable. They're the most professional people in the world, in the globe, that I've operated and acted, that we can have a government which is so future rich and so much ahead of time that I would engage every person who's looking for investments in this part of the world to come forward and be a part of this industry, a part of this country. And I am sure the way, the ease of business, the ease of starting their family here, operating out of this country, the security, the infrastructure, and the most important, I haven't seen anywhere in the world a minister of happiness. It brings absolute smiles to every person, and every religion, caste, creed, color is respected here and welcome here. This is the biggest business house as a country where one can come and park in safely and within 24 hours get your licenses to start operating in this country. What an amazing place. No bureaucracy, and only one agenda is to give the best to the people of this country and make it happen. There is absolute zero negativity, and every step taken is to build the best infrastructure in the globe. And I'm really proud, and I mean it, I'm really proud to be a part of this country and be a person who would want to take and contribute UAE to the next level.
Mr. Salish Ayar, thank you so much for those beautiful words. And on behalf of our team, we're really honored to have you on our show for today. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
I know it's a short and sweet story that I have tried to maintain in your television channel, but I would appeal to youngsters, don't be negative. Look at the positivity of things. There's huge opportunity across. It's up to you to make it happen. And I'm sure with your great determination and energy, everything is possible. Like I always say, there's no word called impossible. It is called as I-am possible. It's I am possible. And so I'm sure, friends, you will all make it happen and be proud to be a part of this culture, a beautiful culture, beautiful country. Thank you very much for being present here. And I'm sure if wherever I can contribute to make any positive contribution to this part of the world, feel free to call on me. I'll be happy to join you in your initiatives.
Thank you so much, sir, and really thank you for today.
It's a pleasure and honor to be, talking to you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of our episode, so stay positive and good night.